So, good morning and hello. Here is the Mercedes-Benz. This is us, by the way. So this is Curbside Motors in Rhyl. Not so sunny today, unfortunately, but a bit chilly. That's our garage with our MOT testing station. We've been in Rhyl for about 20 years. And my wife Sarah and I run the garage together with a staff of about, how many are there of us? 6. So, Mercedes. Every car that we sell comes with a new MOT, regardless of whether it even comes to us with 12 months MOT or not. That way, we know when it goes out that it's absolutely fine. It's then fully serviced. It doesn't have just an oil change and a bucket of water over it. It has the fuel filter, the air filter, the ECU reset, all of it greased, tyres and wheels rotated, brakes, etc. So it's quite a long list. Looking at the bodywork on this car, so let's start on the passenger side front. It is a bit wet today, so it's a little harder, but there's no visible scrapes or scratches or nasty scuffs or nasty stone chips in the front or in the bonnet, which is nice. Normal areas of damage are corners where people have either scuffed them coming up here onto the curbs and things. Alloy wheel, pretty good. You do get quite a lot of this, unfortunately. That's the lacquer coming off of the alloy. It's very common, and there's not a lot that I can do or say about that. Looking down the panel, no nasty visible dents or car park dings even. Very clean. Some more delamination of the lacquer here. Possibly have a go at tidying that up, but there's not a lot I can do about it unless you have them refurb. The back is really clean look, no nasty marks there, and again, yeah, it's very, very clean. And the same down here, no nasty car park dings that I can see at all. Arches are good. So let's have a look in the boot. So there's your boot, again nice and clean, and that's your wheel brace and what they called, jack and stuff to think then. So here's your back seats, again nice and clean, no cigarette burns. Headlining on these are black, so no marks, etc. 2 keys. Driver's seat, bolster's very good. Little mark there on that bolster starting to wear. Okay, so be aware of that. That will only get progressively worse. But they all wear, I'm afraid. So it's very difficult nowadays. 83,000 miles. Now, when you start her on these, you have to put her keys in the ignition. Rub the dash, tell her she's a good girl. Good girl. Put your foot on the clutch. And there you go, as if by magic. Everything starts. So these are really smart vehicles inside, as you probably already know if you've been looking. This has got stop-start, 6-speed gearbox, and we've got satellite navigation, which is bloody rare to get on these. They say they have satellite navigation, they have the button and everything, and then when you go to it, it's not got it. For a 2014, believe me, I've sold loads of these 2014s and 15s and 16s, and they say they've got satellite navigation, but actually they haven't. This one has, which is rare, really rare. So be warned that if you want satellite navigation, the chances are you're looking at them online, and even though it's got the nav button and bits on here, when you actually come to access it, it doesn't work because it hasn't got the computer in there, and you can't retrofit them. So your service book and everything's in there with the locking wheel nut. So anybody that's worried about buying a car from us, it's very difficult if you're buying distantly, because you can't come see it and feel it and do the conventional way of buying it. All I can tell you to reassure you is that we do everything we can to make sure that experience, that process is, as I'm trying to find the blinking, what's it called? Bonnet catch, but I can't find it because it's just ridiculously, everybody hides everything these days. They don't keep things in one spot, do they? It's ridiculous. Why can't? Well, you get 2 keys and you get a free, which is a deal clincher to be fair. Look, Curbside Motors key tag. Now the good thing about that is that you can do that with your finger. Right, hang on. We're going. There it is. There it is. I found it. And we've got to go quick because the battery's running flat on my phone. It's got 3%. Can you believe that? That's because my children have my phone at night and they use it. Right, there's the engine. That's the most important bit, I suppose. So when we service, obviously it's full service. Next year's service, when you come to do that, will be a minor service, so it'll cost you a lot less because a full service on one of these is about £350. So there we are. Hopefully I haven't missed anything, but if I have, you are more than welcome to phone up and shout at me or send me a message and say, you idiot, you didn't do what I was hoping you would do. But I'm pretty good at this now. I've done a few and I think I've covered everything. So yeah, you should like it. Little delamination on that wheel. And we check everything. So if there's any advisories, we do the advisories, which is very unique. And yes, we are cheap. That's because we're great. We're not greedy. We're normal. We don't need to be millionaires. We just like to get up in the morning and go to work and earn enough to live. And that's it. That's it. So hopefully that's good enough for you. Right, so I'm going now. Going back into the office for a nice cup of tea. And I'm going to send by carrier pigeon. There they are. That's the internet. Now you see the pigeons on there. We send that in Wales. They carry it all the way over to you onto YouTube for us, and then you'll be able to watch it. So they're up there ready, waiting on the tower. You should just be able to see them. And then sometimes they wait in that building over there, so they catch it from our office, they take it up there, and then it goes all the way over there to wherever you are. Okay, speak to you soon. Bye bye.